Hello everyone, it is Midlife Game-ist here, another little unboxing for you. Hope you are all well. The kind guys at Orbica have sent me over the excellent strap with battery for the Quest 2. Quite excited to try this. I've not tried a head strap yet with the battery built in. Currently I am using the VR Power 2, which has been really successful, and I can fully recommend that if you don't want to change the head strap. That lasts about 5 hours. It's quoted that the excellent strap is an additional 6 hours, so on top of the 2 hours of the Quest, that's 8 hours. So that's an additional hour on top of the VR Power 2, which is great. More playing time without having to charge time is fantastic. Comfort wise, I'm quite happy because it hasn't got a front facial spacer, which is something that some of the other headsets have. It still has the one at the rear for support and comfort. So I'm quite excited about this one. Not just because it's got the battery built in, but comfort is a big thing when you're wearing a headset for a long period of time. And it can, if anything that on the front I find puts pressure on your forehead, and it can, cause some headaches and discomfort while playing, I've found. So that's why I'm still using the original strap, because I found it perfectly alright. The battery balance weight is another thing, depending on how heavy the battery is. As technology gets better, they're going to get lighter. The VR Power 2 I found evenly balanced out the weight of the front, and the headset was never pulling forwards or backwards on me. It was just sitting perfectly on my head. So that's one of the things, especially with VR when you're moving around a lot, is the headset becoming loose. So I'll be very interested to see the adjustments that can be made on this, and how it feels to be wearing it. So without further ado, let's get in and have a look. I have my trusty knife. Careful not to hurt myself or the box. Well, that's very nice. It's in a little bag. That's very nice. And a little bit of instructions there on the inside of the box as well. So it looks fairly simple. Let's get the product out. Oh, it's a build it yourself job. Doesn't feel too bad. Actually, feels a little lighter than the VR Power 2. I suspect that's because it's dispersed the weight. It's got an adjustable dial on the back for tightening up. I can see there it's got 4 dots on the top, so I am guessing that's why there's padding on the back as well. So this here, because that is very solid, whereas this is very flexible, should give a lot of comfort and support around the back of the head. And there's a strap to go over the top, so you've still got the support on the top of the head as well, which is great. The instructions, it looks like it's simple. Pop off and place the other one in place. Oh, there we go. All on the back. So simple clicking place and adjustable strap on the top. Let's have a go at setting it up. So first things first, let's get the support clicked in place. Cool. There we go. I have to make sure that it pops in by the sounds of it. That's quite tight, so that's not coming out. So once the back's on, we then have the strap to put in place. Now, looking at the instructions on the box, the Velcro is shown as being on the top. I'm guessing that's so that when you're wearing the headset, it doesn't wear the Velcro out at all. And that is basically the head strap put together. We'll put that to one side. And now for dismantling the existing one, which should be really simple. Just disconnect the battery. Hopefully the sides should just pop off. The Velcro should come undone. I'm going to take out the face cover section, just so that I can pull the head strap apart. Very simple. It just pops back in place. Battery plugs into the side. Clip. The other side in place. Like so. Thread without damaging your lens. Thread the Velcro through the top. It's a bit tight. And then you can adjust that to whatever's comfortable for you. Just put the faceplate back in. And that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to go away. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see how long the battery lasts. I can see there on the back that there is 3 lights currently available. Take these stickers off. So on the top there is a button that you press twice, once to charge, twice to stop charging. And you can see the light goes off there. So if you press it once, all 3 lights come on and it's charging away on the headset there. It feels nicely balanced. It's still tipping towards the front, so the front of the headset is still a little bit heavier than the rear, which says to me that yeah, it shouldn't really affect the comfort or the playing of the headset. And the adjustments really smooth. You can see there, adjusting out, very smooth. Much like the Elite strap, I'm guessing the concern with everybody will be how strong the side straps are. But I'm so far impressed. Like I say, I'm going to go away. I'm going to try it for comfort. I am going to see how long the battery lasts. And we will go from there. See you in a bit. Okay, I've spent 4.5 to 5 hours today with the head strap on my Quest. Have to say I am very impressed with the comfort of the strap. The pad on the back supports and cups the back of my head perfectly when adjusted and tightened. Because there's no additional padding on the front, there's no pressure on my forehead, which is something that I found with some of the other head straps that I've tried that have caused discomfort. The adjustments are really smooth. Hardly any noise there. You get a little bit of a ratchet noise that you can hear when you're tightening. The top strap is easily adjusted, and it doesn't feel any different from the original Quest 2 strapping, so that's good. And it's very simple to put on. It did take a little bit of time for me to find the best way to put on and adjust, and the best method I found was to put the front fascia on first, so that the face cover is fitting as you like to wear it on your face, and then to tighten the strap up behind you. And that way I found that every time I put the head strap on and off after that, there were no issues of me having to adjust it, and it was a perfect fit. I used it during the gameplay time. I used it on games like Synth Riders and Beat Saber, as well as some leisurely games, and the headset didn't move on my head at all, so there was no constant adjusting, which is something I find with the original Quest 2 head strap, especially the elastic on the back, where you're constantly having to tighten it. If it's a sort of physical game where you're moving around a lot at all, it tended to slip around quite a bit. I had none of that with this headset at all. Battery wise, I am recharging it. It's been on charge for 3 hours now, and it's just on the second light, and it took about 2 hours for it to move from the first light to the second light. So I am going to estimate that it's going to take about 8 hours to do a full charge on this. When it arrived, I just set it up to use it, and there was 3 lights on it, and I got about 2.5 to 3 hours gameplay today out of that before it started eating into the charge of the headset. I'm going to be using the head strap now as my main one for the Quest 2, and over the next few weeks I'm going to be keeping an eye on the time to charge and discharge the battery. See if I can get an average idea of how long it takes the battery to charge up, and also how much gameplay and use I get out of the headset with this battery attached. See if we're close to the times quoted. Have to say, the head strap doesn't come with a lead. You need a USB lead yourself, which plugs into the underneath of the battery on the back of the strap, but it is just a normal USB-C one. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you like that. As I say, I'm very impressed. Thank you again to Orbica for allowing me to show this to you all. It retails at £60. I will put an Amazon link in the description of the video once it goes live. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye bye.